So how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Everybody doing good? Good. My name's Todd Kisor. I'm here from Hockin College. I'm in the physical therapy assistant program there. And what a physical therapy assistant does is he assists the physical therapy in treatments of patient with physical problems. Maybe like if somebody's had a cast on their arm and they've had it on there so long, when they take it off, the arm might be a little smaller and a little weaker from where they've not been able to use it. Well, they might go to a physical therapist and he'll have them lift weights and do different exercises to strengthen the arm back up. So that's what a physical therapist does. And a physical therapy assistant just helps with the treatment of the patients. So the reason I'm here today is to talk to you a little bit about the solar system. So we're going to talk about mainly the solar eclipse. There's 4 different types of solar eclipse. There's the hybrid, the annual, the partial, and the full or total eclipse. We're only going to talk about 2 today, the partial and the full or total solar eclipse. First we'll get our brains warmed up a little bit and do a little review here. Does you guys know about the solar a little bit? Everybody knows about the solar sun? Everybody knows a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, what we got here?
Earth.
Earth, that's right. What we got here?
Venus. Jupiter. Jupiter, I love that one. I can't.
Little purple planet. Little purple one.
I can't see. Mercury.
Mercury. Next one.
Neptune.
We hear both Uranus and Neptune. Uranus is right. Next one? Neptune.
Pluto. I got it.
Pluto.
Mars.
Saturn. What about this little one right here by the Earth? What's this?
That's moon.
Moon. We'll talk about that in a minute. So everybody knows that the planets revolve around the sun, right?
Yeah.
Which way?
This way.
Which way?
This way.
This way? Or this way?
This way.
This way?
Towards us.
Right, that way. That's right. They go like this. That's what they do. Revolve around the sun like that. Tell you a little bit of fact about the sun. Did you know the sun's diameter is 109 times bigger than the Earth?
No.
And the distance between the sun and the Earth is 109 sun diameters. Now all the planets don't have moons. Earth has one. Mercury has 32 moons, and 3 of the planets have none. So what we're going to do here, if you can see my moon, how it revolves around the Earth. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
How it's revolving around the Earth. It takes 29 and a half days. If the sun starts here, between the sun and the Earth, it takes 29 and a half days for it to go clear around the Earth back to where it started. Everybody with me? Everybody got that? Okay. Now, here's where it gets interesting. On the solar eclipse. Now remember I said it goes around once every 29 and a half days, right?
Yeah.
And it gets in front of the sun. So you would think that there would be a solar eclipse every 29 and a half days, right? Since it's coming around there every time in front of the sun. But what happens is, the reason there's not an eclipse every 29 and a half days is because the Earth is also spinning. So if we happen to be, if the U.S. happens to be on this side facing the sun, when the moon comes in between them, then we'll get an eclipse. So the next time the moon comes around, the next 29 and a half days, we might be on this side of the earth, so we're not going to see the eclipse. So it would be China that would see the eclipse the next time. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. What we're going to do here is put my homemade sun. My homemade sun here. Put my homemade sun in here. Now what I'm going to do is turn this like this. Now I want to move the moon. The moon's coming around. Okay, do we see it now?
Yeah.
Starting to block on the earth?
Yeah.
Just ever so slightly? That's called a partial eclipse. A partial eclipse. So if you were to make yourself like 1,000,000 times smaller than a grain of sand, and you could jump on my little earth here, and you looked up at the moon right now, at that little moon, this is what you would see.
Cool.
Pretty awesome, huh?
Mm-hmm. Not pretty awesome.
Here's another picture. Here's another one.
Cool. It is. Yeah.
Now, if I move the moon farther in, and you see the whole circle, everybody see the whole? Does everybody see the whole shadow of the moon on the earth?
Yeah.
Everybody sees that?
Yeah.
That's a full eclipse. That's a total eclipse.
I was just about to say total. What do you keep saying full?
And if you were again standing on my little earth here, looking up at the sun, that's what you would see. Awesome. Pretty awesome, man.
Oh,
It's really pretty.
I like that one.
See the design on the outside?
It looks like a sheet.
That's called a solar corona.
What's that?
It's actually, what is it?
Yeah.
That's actually plasma. That's actually plasma that's 2 million degrees. Pretty hot, huh? I'll pass these around. You can take a look at them. You guys are lucky though. You're going to be able to see a solar eclipse because there's one coming up in about 5 years. It's coming up on 2017, August the 21st. So most of you here is 12 years old, 11 or 12, so you'll be somewhere around 16 years old when the next one. The last one we have was February of 1979. Pretty cool, huh? Any questions? No questions?
No.
No questions? Alright.
I'm trying to think of one.
Trying to think of one. You know, science is a really interesting topic, you guys, and it's with you, it's beside you, every day, all the time, right now. It's very interesting, and I've kind of just went through the basics with the solar system. There's a lot to learn about the solar system, and I hope this made everybody a little bit more interested about what's going on, you know, around the Earth and out in outer space. And I guess if anybody's got any questions, I want to thank everybody for coming, and I appreciate your attention. And thank you.